Hi guys, it's So from So's Vintage and Thrift. How you doing? So today I thought I would share with you my top tips for selling on Depop in 2025. So number one, and it goes without saying, which is list regularly. That's the same for any selling platform that you're using. Number one tip is to list regularly. It doesn't really matter if you're doing, 5 regularly a day, 10 regularly a day. The point is just list every day. In your listings, I strongly recommend that you use all 8 photos available to you. 8 photos actually isn't that much, so you do need to be quite succinct with your photos and make sure that you get all the accents in, logos in, any defects, any flaws, anything that makes it stand out. Make sure that you get it into all those 8 photos. I would also say use all 5 hashtags as well. Sometimes the Depop AI, it will give you a couple of, suggestion hashtags if you're not really sure what to use. But it's always worth looking at what is trending on Depop at the moment. So for example, hashtag Y2K and hashtag utility are some of the most popular hashtags to use. Number 2 is to refresh your listings. You can do this by going on your listing, click edit listing. You can either jiggle things about or not at all and just press save, and then it will go back to the top of your page again, and it'll also return back to the top of the search engine again as well. As you can see from my store here, I like to have things in categories in my store. So I like to keep things like all the t-shirts together, or the jeans together, things like that. So every single day I will refresh like a whole category. I may not even change the prices. I just do edit, save. That brings it back to the top of my page, so then that's what people see. I may do it if I'm trying to get more eyes on certain items and bring items up to the top of my page that I might have had a little while. But like I said, it also brings it back up into the search engine as well. Number 3 is to follow people. Just go and follow lots of people. Follow people who sell similar stuff to you. What I tend to do is I'll go on people's profile who are selling similar stuff to me, and the people that are following them, I will then press follow on there in the hope that I can then kind of redirect those followers over to my store as well. Depop is quite a sociable platform. It does have kind of a likes thing and, to follow people. It's kind of got a bit of a social media vibe to it. So play it like social media as well. Just go and follow loads of people. Number 4, if you can do it, offer next day shipping. I do next day shipping on my Depop because that's quite easy for me to be able to manage. But I definitely find that it does help bring some sales over because the item's going to come out very quick. So if you can offer next day shipping and pop it in your bio as well so people know that you're doing next day shipping. I also actually have my name as next day shipping on Depop, and then underneath it's got my handle at So's Vintage and Thrift. So they know the store. You can find me still by putting a So's Vintage and Thrift, but it's just so it comes out in a big bold thing, like big bold text saying next day shipping, to make it really obvious as to what I'm doing. So if you can, I would definitely recommend doing next day shipping. It's definitely helped me get some sales. Number 5 is use the bulk discount tool. So you can bulk discount all your items. Once you discount your items by 10%, you can set that just to go for 48 hours if you want, and Depop will start it and finish it automatically within 48 hours. They'll also send a notification out to your followers that you've got a 10% discount going on your store for 48 hours. I find the flash sales work quite well as well. So you could even like change over your name to flash sale just to make it nice and big and bold, to let people know what you're doing, or put it in your bio. You're having a flash sale for 48 hours, and you can write that down in your bio as well. Number 6 is to send offers out. If someone's liked your item, just send them an offer out. Even if you don't really want to discount it by much, just still send them some sort of offer. It may lead to some negotiation, it may not. I do find, unfortunately, on Depop, you do get a lot of people that will add your items to their shopping cart. They will make you an offer and you accept it, then they don't pay. It does seem to be quite a common thing with Depop, and I think they really do need to kind of tighten up on that and make some automated payment. But still, send them an offer out. It just helps interaction, really. Number 7 is photos. Now, I did touch on this a little bit when we were talking about regularly listing. But Depop seems to prefer a flat lay photo. I tend to do a mix. So my first photo I will do as a flat lay, and then I'll do a photo with it on a hanger as well. So you can see what it looks like both flat and on a hanger. I also put a small gradient on my background as well, just something neutral. Another thing is Depop seems to like things that, you know, aren't necessarily just a white background, but are still quite uniformed. It's all about kind of being aesthetically pleasing with Depop. And that in turn can help you get your items featured on their homepage as well. That's happened to me twice. But it just puts more eyes on my store really by getting my items featured on the homepage. And that is because I've done a good listing, I've done good photos, I've applied a nice little background to it, and it's just helped bring more eyes onto my store. So there you have it. That is my top tips for selling on Depop in 2025. I hope the video was helpful for you. Please like and comment and subscribe to the channel. I'll also leave a link down to my Depop store in the description should you wish to have a nosy. Okay, take care. Bye.